How you doing, guys? Welcome back. It's LSP. It's currently the 21st of June 2022. I'm just going to do a very quick update, but instead of going into the usual analysis that I do, I'm just going to basically tell you what it is that I'm waiting for in this particular update. Just to let you know as well, tomorrow we're going to have power testifying 2:30 GMT time, and then on Thursday, the 23rd of June, again power testifying at 3 o'clock GMT time. Now, obviously, having been through quite a few of these events over the years, predominantly on the Forex market, they can cause a little bit of volatility, especially since we've had a bit of a downturn already. Okay, so 75 basis points, or the interest rate hike, was already priced into the market. So now it's just a question of, what kind of happens next. There's one thing I want to bring your attention to, and then I'll tell you what I'm waiting for before I even consider engaging at all, right? I'll just take you over to chart number 4. So we can see from this high to this low, you can see that we've had a pretty decent move down, okay? So we've had the first initial move, we had a rally within the downtrend, and then we've had a continuation of that downtrend. And we're pausing a little bit here because there's some, liquidity here, not a great deal. And the reason I know there's not a great deal of liquidity there is because the response is pretty crap, right? Let's just be frank. We just dropped down to the 4 hour. This just simply isn't enough. We may get a run, might go 23, 24, 25, but in terms of changing the entire structure, the one thing I want to bring your attention to is this. Right now, in this moment, with this tiny little bit of movement from this point to here and then a little bit higher, so just that there, we are being told that Bitcoin, potentially has hit a bottom, that there's some buying coming in. Some of the headlines are tooting Bitcoin as, this is the one, there's a reversal coming, all of this good stuff, right? Inflation slowing down, whatever. We've been through all of this before. That simply, for me, I can only speak for myself, isn't enough, to warrant a reversal for me. We require heavy capitulation. We're just talking like full-on explosive move to the downside, dry up all of that liquidity, and then a reversal with a big response, right? That's a real bottom being put in. Right now it's just maybe setting up for a continuation to the downside. And I want to bring your attention to 2 points. This one, where we had this up and down movement for a while, for weeks and weeks and weeks, spanning over maybe three months or so, and then a really nice move to the downside. So loads of crap, nice move to the downside. Very small pause in the middle, and if you look at that pause in the middle, we've got a decent move to the downside, around about 35%. Pause, crappy consolidation, and then about another 35% or so to the downside from this point down. Now, when you look at it from that perspective, and then you look at this small section of price action, does that look like we are reversing? Does it look like we're getting a really explosive move to the upside? Does that really feel like a bottom? Like it's just putting a bottom and, we can just kind of move forward now. So let me just do this, just to give you an idea of what it is that I'm talking about. And maybe we put it about there, say, and you see this kind of, maybe a secondary consolidation and then that continuation to finally, hit these lower levels. Down here, sort of 12,000, sub 12,000, which is more than doable, and it's very likely, at this point. So we may get some relief. We may get 24s, 25s, 26s, all the way up to 28. But ultimately, and why I'm so adamant on 48, because 48 neutralizes and nullifies this move to the downside. Now, the most ideal scenario would be that price, and we'll use chart number 3. The most ideal scenario would be a price does something like this, drops down, hits this level down here, okay, and then starts to reverse to the upside, after a really aggressive move lower, full-on capitulation, dries up all liquidity, picks up whatever it needs to pick up, but it will be basically objective fulfillment, and effectively restarting, and then we can start to see a potential move to the upside, which will last hopefully a very long time. So again, I'm not going to be hanging around. Just wanted to do a quick video just to give you guys an update. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow, God willing. Take care.